Oh, you think you a big shot?
What's easier to repair, a relationship where the girl cheated or the man cheated?
I would say the relationship where the girl cheated. Because as a man, since the woman knows that she was the fault of the relationship being ruined, it's naturally up to the man, just to put the other foot forward and just be a man and just, say, this is unfortunate, but I'm able to move along with it. Now, for a woman, women are more sensitive than men are, so they wouldn't really be able to accept what a man did if the man cheated in the relationship, and they'll always that will still get to them, and they wouldn't be strong enough to just, put it to the side and try again.
Right.
I don't to what he said. I think women too, it's harder for them. I feel like regardless if you cheat on a woman or not, like if she likes you enough, she'll spin the block. Cause I know people that cheated. I know people that cheated on their girlfriends, and they did them dirt, terrible.
Yeah, I know.
And the girl spin the block, came back and still was together with him. So
right.
I feel like with girls, they give you more than one chance to do shit like that. Right. As a man, if you fuck up one time,
that is true. Yeah.
They don't usually give you second chances. They once if they put their mind to oh, you cheated on me, I don't want to be with you no more. It's said then and done. A lot of women out here are very, very delusional. Yeah, very delusional.
That's true.
A man can just find a girl with pussy anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
But a girl, she can find a man with a dick, but they don't really just want the thing. They want the connection. They want the emotional connection. Men, they want the connection too, but they're not going out of their way to find it. If it happens, it happens.
Have you ever been intimidated by a woman's beauty?
Intimidated by a woman's beauty? I don't necessarily think I have yet. If a girl's bad, I'm the type of person who will tell her, you're bad. I'm not gonna, bullshit her. I wouldn't say I've been scared. It's memorized me actually. I'm oh damn, she's bad. I want to find out more about her, not just behind her being beautiful. I want to get to know her and stuff. But I don't necessarily think that I've ever been intimidated by women.
It's not necessarily that I get intimidated, but I guess you could say the first impression. If I see a pretty woman and I want to talk to them, I'll be intimidated just for that split second. Damn, they're pretty.
And then once you talk to them,
once you talk to them, it's that whole shell of intimidation is cracked. You're just yourself naturally, right? And then when you are yourself, you don't even have to worry about intimidation. Just you're not hiding it. It's really how you really act like this.
Yeah, I can hide
and
it.
You're being yourself, just talking to the girls. So it's if it's a loss, it's a loss. If it's a W, it's a W.
Women who grow up with both their mothers and fathers, do you think it affect their relationship with men?
Yes. I think that a lot of men, they try to judge women based on who the friends they're around, but it's not really that. When you're talking to a woman and you trying to get to know her, you have to judge her based off where she grew up. And like you said, the family she grew up. She grew up in a one-parent home. She grew up with strict parents or loose parents. If that makes sense, that really factors into type of person she'll be. I don't necessarily think that the friends that she's around really matters. I feel like it depends on how you were raised.
What's the dating scene like as young men, young black men? Do you think it's harder to find quality young black women?
Just like my mom and dad always told me, this generation now growing up, you get music and get in the social media. Yeah, a lot of the music we hear is just talking about sex and smashing a different woman while dating another woman. A lot of monogamy is in the play. Or no.
What's monogamy?
No, the opposite. Yeah. Polynon or whatever. Yeah, but it's a lot of dating two partners and cheating on them. We hear a lot of that in the music, even on the movies and what we see on Instagram today. So I feel a lot of people our generation growing up today, they're letting that affect them unconsciously, and they don't even really know it. No.
Back to add on to what you said, I feel I know me and him growing up, dating wasn't really so hard compared to how it's now. Before you write a little note for the girl, sanitary type shit like that. But now, like I said, everybody's on social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of that, all that good shit. They letting it affect them. I'm it's like subconsciously. They're not doing it on purpose, but they're hearing all this shit on social media, seeing people get this good treatment, and they oh, why can't that be me? Why can't it be me?
Yeah.
They're basically comparing themselves to people they see on social media.
You're putting their life in their shoes.
Exactly. When you should be focusing on your life, because what's happening to them may not happen to you.
Adding on, I already said it, summed it up. Media, but specifically Instagram.
Yes.
I feel if the world didn't have Instagram, dating would be so much easier. Because a lot of breakups happen with Instagram. One partner's oh, why are you liking the photos so much? Do you like this person? And they break up. Or it's you're dating your partner and you're in love with them, but then you're also seeing another woman that in your head you're damn, she got that body, she's bad. So it's then you start to get those lustful thoughts,
and
but you're also in a relationship,
yeah,
and it kind of blinds the relationship.
I'm a firm believer that when you get in a relationship with a girl, y'all should both come into some common ground on either not even that, about that too. But when it comes to social media, not being on it, don't push your significant other on your page.
Do you think marriage is still applicable today?
Yes, I'm looking for a husband. Hi.
So all y'all agree with marriage still?
Yes.
Cool,
To
cool.
each their own. Like if you want to get married, get married. If you don't, then don't. And just find a partner that fits your needs.
What would it take for you to be totally submissive to a man in a relationship? Are you okay
I mean, you
with
have
that?
to be a really great leader, and I think it's hard to find a great leader. You have to be a better leader than I am,
Right.
and it just takes skills and qualities to do that. So I will happily sit my ass down, but I'm not going to follow anyone who's not a good leader, and that's just what it is.
Yeah,
Period.
I think
Her.
someone who is like aware of who they are as a person, honestly, all of their triggers,
Been in
emotionally,
therapy more than once.
someone emotionally available, someone secure in themselves. I feel like that kind of person would be able to be the proper leader that you would need to be submissive, right? So yeah, it's all about inner development as well as, well, I guess that would translate into other areas of being financially secure.
I know that I could be fully submissive.
You don't think you can?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
About who's like,
I like to have my own thing. I can be partially submissive. I don't know about fully submissive. I want to be able to have my own independence as well.
I agree with what they said. As far as completely submissive, maybe not. I feel like there should be balance.
Yeah.
I can be submissive at times as well as my husband should be submissive as well.
How much does social media influence dating?
I'm not really super active on social media, to be honest.
Well, I think social media influences dating a lot. I think people slide into like DMs now. It's like become like a new way of meeting people and connecting with people. It influences how people interact.
How does it influence your attraction to somebody? You look at their likes.
So I
their
try
pictures?
not to follow a person that I'm like talking to on
Right.
social media at all. I prefer to just like keep those things separate,
Right.
so that we don't have to like get up in the mix of.
Then.
I might take a peek to get an idea of like what it is that they find important enough to post. But in general, I think social media has set a lot of unrealistic expectations. I think there's a lot of discourse around like what dating should look like, and I think that is different for different people. But there's this idea of like, you know, the man should do this, the woman should do that. But I think that depends on the couple always. The social media sort of has its own ideas about what is proper and what isn't.
It only gives you
Right,
like
right.
the picture perfect, like curated versions of relationships.
Oh, you think you a big shot.